to want to insert extremely herself into my, relationship with the men. Just let everybody have their path. You walk yours, I walk mine.
Jeffrey's is living in a different universe, sphere, reality.
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Blackbird 91. We're talking to you guys quickly about Ready to Love, and we're dealing with specifically Sue-Ann and Jeffrey. I need to change the name. It's really interesting. With Sue-Ann and Jeffrey, it's almost like this beef that's been brewing that has a little bit of a bubble, bursts, has a little bit more of a bubble, and then bursts again. And it's like you're almost waiting for it to fully explode and actually go the full round so they can actually let go of it. Because right now we're just getting tidbits of each situation every time. Like this particular situation here, it fizzles a little bit, then it calms down. It's like, yo, I think these two just need to just have that real conversation, get things on the table, okay, all right, and literally be able to be free, okay, be free of this situation. I thought they did it last week. I thought they did it 2 weeks ago. I thought Marcia did her thing and made sure that that Jeffrey did it, but still we're back here again talking about the situation with Jeffrey once more again, to the point where she's saying, keep my name out your mouth like it's Will Smith. At what point will this situation be deaded? At what point will Jeffrey let Blake go? Blake is not messaging you anymore. Why is Blake on your mind again? Why was Blake still on your mind? I thought you sorted this out at the double date with Marcia and Blue. I thought you moved on. I thought you had different focus. Why do you keep bringing Blake into the situation? What is it about the Blake thing? Why can't you leave it alone? It's given obsessed. It is actually given obsessed. It's given Mariah Carey and Eminem. Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I need to know now. Why you so obsessed with me? You know what I mean? It's given that. It's giving that. And I'm like, yo, Jeffrey, move on. Let it go. It doesn't have to be this way. Okay, I'm trying to think of another song that it doesn't have to be this way, but it doesn't have to be something that's all consuming. It doesn't have to be something that's continually on your mind. It doesn't have to be something that continually eats you up. It doesn't have to be something that you continually talk about and you won't let go. But you seem to be on this case the whole entire time. Why? Anyway, let's play a little bit more of the clip and we'll talk.
From me, because I definitely have no interest in her connections. We don't have the same connections.
Jeffrey and I did have energy in the beginning. Next thing I hear are the things that are coming up in the women's lounge.
Now, this is where it gets a little bit tasty because he actually outright denies what she said. He's basically saying, listen, it didn't happen. I never said those words. He outright came out with it. Whereas other times you try to be a bit more a bit more, a bit more reserved about how he dealt with the situation. But in this particular case, he literally said it. Listen, no, that's not the truth. Now, it's interesting because obviously Cynthia told him, like, next time you come in a situation, you got to deal with it. And I guess that's why he was fired up in this particular instance to actually say, that didn't happen. Because Cynthia told him, listen, you need to address this situation because she be talking and all the women think it's some way. So I think that's what gingered him and motivated him on this particular occasion to actually tell the group, nah, that's not what happened. That's not it. That was not the one. Like, I didn't do that. That's not what I was doing. I didn't speak to you like that. I didn't tell you those things. But I wasn't fully convinced by his answer. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't fully convinced.
I'm sorry, I gotta stop. I'm fine with who Blake feels the strongest connection with, but where he lost me is where he said, I don't like telling ladies things just to go along in the process. It's like living a double life.
No, that conversation.
If you're fine with who his next connection is and you're no longer interested and you're fully done with this, why'd you put so much energy into it, Jeffrey? That's my only thing as well. I'm not saying that he's innocent. I'm saying that I think both of them are problematic. Why is she putting so much energy in something that she doesn't even want to talk about anymore because she's over it? It's giving obsessed with me. Why are you so obsessed with me? Boy, I need to know now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much.
It never happened. So let's be clear.
Oh, okay.
Let's just be clear.
We're done talking because
I've
if
been
you're
very consistent
you're too
through my
old to
entire
lie
journey.
late.
See, as soon as he says, obviously, that didn't happen, and she's like, you're too old to lie. But it's like, yeah, but now he's defended himself because other times he didn't defend himself, right? But I wished he kind of said these stuff when he was one-to-one with her because it would have been better. But he's waited till now because obviously he got the advice. But yes, now she's like, oh, we're too old to lie. But sis, I think we're too old to be still going on about the situation 3 weeks later, which you know that he ain't feeling you. You ain't feeling him. You survived. You dodged a bullet. Let it go. But we still seem to be in the same position. Why? Why? Why are we still in that same position? It doesn't make sense. It's wasted energy.
I didn't know this was going on. I didn't know there was beef. I'm taking everything in back and forth, back and forth. I love Blake, but it seemed like Jeffrey was being genuine.
Just stop talking about me.
Stop talking about me too, by the way.
Keep my name out your mother freaking mouth. And he's absolutely right. Just stop talking about him. Because you haven't taken his phone calls. He hasn't messaged you. He's left you alone. It happened weeks ago. Stop talking about it. Stop trying to draw him out. Like you did try to draw him out the last 2 episodes ago with Blue. You try to draw him out. It's like you don't need to do these things, Jeffrey. You have moved on and you got another life that you're living. And Jeffrey, I mean, we need to talk about Jeffrey a little bit, another episode. Why does she have so many connections? It's like, sis, every time we talk to you, you got a new connection. I don't believe all the connections that you have. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I don't know how viable all of them are, but every time she become with a new connection. Blue, Mark Anthony, who else was the other person before this? Or DeMario. Like, I'm not saying about the amount of it's the fact that after Andre, she just seemed to be just bouncing. Now Andre's back though, so that's very interesting. We're gonna see how that goes. But anyway, listen, that's all I want to say. I'll keep it nice and short. Like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you guys think of this situation? Let me know.